If you're a mix main and you're still not doing what I'm about to show you, you are missing out on a lot of value. It's a 2v2 situation. I heard one guy CT, Fade gets rid of the second enemy, and now I'm waiting for my teammate so we can group up. Fade ult reveals that there's no one CT. I am grouping up with my teammate. I can see that he is low HP. We pop the heal right there. We peek in case they saw the heal and they're gonna be distracted. And now it's time to plant the spike. I dropped the smoke in case I misheard the guy is CT, and apparently he is. I don't have too much time. There's only 20 seconds, so I have to stick this plant here. He's still heaven. I check if he silently jumped down, and I finally spot him heaven. And now it's the time to ultimate him. He could technically still have dropped and be holding me here with full spray control. But after I check that he is not, that means that he got ultimated, and now I just predict the future. There's a smoke. He's gonna walk into the smoke. And now while he is distracted by the tap, I throw the stun so he's guaranteed to be stunned and finish off the round. Hello everyone who's watching. My name is Happy. I am an immortal coach, and in this series I'm breaking down every single mix gameplay that is currently getting me to immortal on this new character. If you want to improve your game sense, you should watch more of these. Like the video if you like the content, and let's begin. So here we begin the round in a terrible way. 3 of my teammates get completely obliterated by the enemy Sky. I'm 35 HP, I heal myself and my teammate, then teammate next to me dies. I wanna go for the ghost, but my chamber tells me to stay alive, so I listen to him. He has a good lurk. It's a 2v1 situation. Jett is stuck in the corner, and there's never gonna be a better time to take this fight. I tried to take this timing to peek chamber because Jett unpeeked, but Jett peeks me again. I take the fight, I kill him. I can hear chamber in double doors. I shift immediately until he cannot hear me, and then I rotate to another side of the map. Now my goal in this situation is to gamble that he is still on A and buy as much time as possible to the point where I might get a free round because I'm only 10 HP. I plant super open for CT and main and backside, so chamber will have a couple of directions to choose from. Now I can hear chamber TP in middle, and this is a good position for me. I clear elbow in case he's still walking elbow. And I also don't peek main in case he wants to clear main. He's definitely not gonna clear all the elbows, so I am okay to have my smokes out here. I do have a free smoke. I throw it in a one way. Now there are 9 ways for me to peek this chamber, and my smoke actually removed one of them, so this is a bad smoke from me. However, this is just like me holding aces against his super bad card. He just cannot call the bluff and stick because of how much pressure he is under. So he ends up faking like 3 times and making a step. So we pick up the round, no aim required.
Good job, bro.
And now you already know it's time for a goofy clip. Enemies are splitting A through art. I give the heal to my teammate in case he survives. He dies instantly. Now I'm aware that someone might be going up the wall, but they could also push me from sight. This wall from Sage actually disallows them from taking the full backside. Yes, we've all witnessed this way. They just survive everything, and she doesn't even know what happened. A mosquito just bit her. She doesn't care. We still have some people in R, that's why I'm ulting and throwing my stuns, and now it's a 1v3. It's time to fight. I look for the fight art. I spot both of them. I want to take them one by one, and now for some reason my brain lagged a little bit, and I was like, wait, maybe there was a timing where this Reyna could have went art, but she perfectly outplayed me and jumped on the little house. So finally a Reyna who knows how to play the game. Big props to this Reyna. Waylay survives that. I myself like to buy a Marshall or on my force rounds after winning the pistol, because you get to one tap every single enemy like an operator, but if you die, they don't pick up your outlaw if you chose to buy outlaw. So it's a really good choice. Now, the bad thing about going middle on your bonus rounds, force rounds, is that you're giving up control from the flanks. And I'm aware of that. Enemies like to push in their eco rounds. The only reason you think that aim is the most important part of this game is because all of the fights you are taking are try. They're try. Sometimes they're not bad, sometimes they are bad, but most of the times they are try. And while we're talking about try fights, let's see how to make your fight super wet. As you can see, we go for the stun back side to help our team, and then I heard that one guy's in smoke. We're not just gonna walk into the smoke here. That's a dry fight. That's actually a negative fight because the guy in the smoke has an advantage. Instead, we go for the stun. If the guy's in the middle of the smoke, we have a 90% chance of killing him for free. If he's not in the middle of the smoke, our teammate kills him for free. Talking about free, here's how you get a free kill while looking at the minimap and spamming through a smoke. And here's another one. Same situation, different map. We look at the minimap to get a free kill. Leaves Raze in a 1v1, however, Raze is gonna get the ultimate after the plant. All he has to do is go CT and wait for the tap. Instead, decides that he's gonna be playing on site. He's gonna wait for the sound cue here. As soon as Brimstone jumps out, he's gonna pop that ultimate. However, Brimstone could be going out silently. Almost burns to his death. He's popping the ult and winning the round right here because Brimstone already jumped out on site. No! He's gonna save it for the next round. Pulls out a victory from his asshole. Oh hell nah. Oh hell nah. Okay, back to the brains part. We have Art, we see Reyna. I go for the stun immediately, so she is either stunned or has to swing into 2. There's an enemy right there. I go for the one-way quickly. I'm not doing anything, waiting for my Sage. Sage decides to swing extremely wide. I have no way of trading her now. Chamber is not telling me whether they are sticking or not. I cannot see it on the minimap as well, so I decide to spam it just in case we get one, and now we just have to delay enough. Most players do this mistake of not throwing the smoke that you have, and it actually puts a lot of pressure on the enemies who are trying to defuse because they literally cannot see anything. Now, it's really important to look for 1v1s when you are down numbers on attackers, and the best place to do that on Pearl is Art. So I fully lock in. I don't even know how I'm hitting these shots. They look extremely clean. We're down numbers again, so I have to push a little bit forward, throw a random smoke to throw them off, split them off even more. I hit another nice shot, and now we have to go on the site and plant. We have 3 people. Most likely we're not pushing into the stacked site. Sky dies for free because that's what skies do. I go for the fake in case someone's in main. No one's in main. They missed the dart, they missed the pulse, so I decide to jiggle, see how many are there, and I get completely wiped out. I just jiggled. Maybe I should download the replay and see how it looked like on the Reyna screen, because from my perspective, it's 1 frame difference. After not finding anything with my operator from a long range fight, I decide to go on site. Elbow guy gets taken care of. I hear the flash from Sky, and after this flash she is likely to peek, so I pre-aim exactly where she would be peeking. A guy gets scanned. I tag him right there. You don't know that, but I did tag him. I'm not afraid to push this with my shorty close range fight because I have a chamber holding my middle. We spotted mix close CT, so I go for the stun in case he's actually close, and he was close. He would have gotten stunned. And now we have a jet left. It's a 4v1. I'm totally fine to go and take this shot. He's reswinging that, reswinging that, reswinging that, reswinging that. He's swinging that. He is peeking window. He's swinging that. The reason I'm holding super wide is because this is a really weird angle, and he would be at an angle disadvantage if he wanted to peek, so it wouldn't even make sense for him to peek slowly. Oh, what the fuck is... As you can see from this clip, Waylay is a psychopathic character. She can dash into 5 with a shotgun and get away with it. In the premium tier of my community, link down in the description, you can find courses to become just like this Waylay. I'm not even going to lie, I was so lucky to not be in this Killjoy's position, because there's nothing you can do about it. Now we are down numbers, we don't have any space, we have to make this work. So we try to look for 1v1s or to fight with my teammate. I go for the stun heaven in case there's still an enemy who's trying to trade her teammate, and I ultimate the guy who is for sure in elbow, and then I follow my teammate's flash, super important, and then we go for the 2v1 in elbow. We pick him off, and now the best play would have been to immediately rotate, but I accidentally peek into an operator. Man, I'm trash. I just rotate insta. What am I doing? I just rotate insta. I'm trash. I suck ass. But that was a good lock-in. That was a pretty good lock-in for this round. You know, I said, oh, I need to lock in. I'm bottom fragging. Those were some pretty good shots right there. But I just cannot finish. I just cannot finish. That's what he said. God damn. And the final clip, you're gonna get a lot of value. I promise. You're gonna remember this. So we got ult. We also have vice ult. I'm aware that there's one more spot that enemies could be in, so I throw the stun there. And bam! There was an enemy. He would have been stunned. Now, to finish off the video, I recommend everybody start using this angle. If you stand right next to these boxes, you can see the enemies who are going to be peeking heaven, and they're not going to be seeing you, and it's like an angle advantage, but it's crazy addition. Use it, abuse it, and rank up. Thank you so much for watching. As always, like, share, subscribe, all of that stuff. If you want to improve in Valorant, join the link down in the description, premium tier, where you would get all of the courses unlocked. If you're a casual player, join the free tier, and I'll see you guys there. Link in the description. See you guys tomorrow.